To a consumer alert now about a new report that's prompting concerns on U.S. food safety. The U.S. Public Interest Research Group claims recalls of hazardous meat and poultry have gone up 83% over the last 6 years. 1 in 6 Americans get sick each year from eating contaminated food, with at least 3,000 deaths each year.
We should be able, as Americans, to trust that the food we buy is safe. There are opportunities to improve and hold companies liable when they are violating food safety plans.
The report recommends the FDA require testing the water used to irrigate produce for hazardous pathogens like E. coli. Both the FDA and the USDA did not comment on this report.
As we brace for a major winter storm, the frigid cold's already created a frozen spectacle in Maine and is drawing international attention. Check it out. It's a 300-foot wide disc, frozen and spinning counterclockwise slowly. It's been going on for 3 days now. Meteorologists say the rotation of the ice is driven by the current of the river and the temperature changes in the water underneath the ice. Crowds have been lining up to check it out in person.
I was just speaking to my sister in England. I said, we've made national news. And she said, no, you haven't made national. You've made international. You were just on the BBC.
Now that it's touching the riverbank, it's unclear if the disc will once again begin spinning. The approaching winter storms will also likely bury it in the snow. But wow, 300 feet, so that's 100 yards.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Football field, right?
Wow.
So it kind of looks like the globe, doesn't it, a bit? Like
Right.
when you're looking from
I know
up
what you
top.
mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty
Or the
cool.
moon. Yes, that's true, too. So how does that start to begin to form?
Okay, that one's honestly outside of my wheelhouse.
It's not meteorology?
Yeah,
That's
you know,
something else.
the river ice discs are outside of,
We'll Google that one.
You got me.
that's where I would go to. River ice wheels spinning. All right. Wow, do we have a lot to talk about. All right, the first system is just starting to push a couple of snowflakes close to our area, but the second system continues to be on track for a bigger event in the Northeast. Right now outside, it's 31 degrees with an increasing cloud cover overhead. Again, a couple little snow showers trying to get pushed in. Right now, we haven't recorded anything. There's not a single observation out there of snow actually making its way down to the ground, but it's going to get here. Bigger picture will show you where the system is, snow, a bit of rain on the back side of it as well. How does it translate in our area? We pick up snow, and then maybe finishing up with a little bit of rain early tomorrow morning. But it's like a trace to 3 inches or so. That trace would be along the coast. The 3 inches would be the higher up in elevation you go, up around the Catskills. All right, that's one system, the bigger system. Let's get right to that, because here's where I want to spend the bulk of my time. This has done such a job on the California coast and into the California mountains with 4 feet of snow in the Sierra. Let's talk about what we get here and who gets what. So if you live along the coast or south and east of New York City, I think this event is going to break down to about 20% snow for you. The rest of it's going to be rain, maybe a little bit of icing mixed in there. For New York City, Metro New York City, so the city, the 5 boroughs, and the suburbs maybe just outside the city, I think it's 30% snow. You'll have a certain amount of ice to deal with as well. Freezing rain, okay, and then rain also. And then if you take a look at our local burbs that are maybe, say, 15 miles outside the city to the north and west, 50% snow, and then the other 50% will be made up between ice and rain. And then if you go up to the Hudson Valley, northern New Jersey, it's 80% snow. You could have some icing and mix involved also. 50 miles well north and west, it's just all snow, and you'll get the big double-digit numbers. Taking a look at how we see it on the future snowfall map, look at this, okay? This is where we see, that pink color is where we see the big, 1 to 2 foot range. Well, you know what? That pink color is now outside of our area. Yesterday, it was down here where this sort of purple color is. So it has moved just a little bit more inland. But take a look at how tightly bunched up let me go back there 1 second. I got to show you. Okay, here we go. Look at Passaic County, for example. This dark blue color, that's a 6 to 12 inch range. So it's possible to see 9 inches in one portion of Passaic County, 6 inches in the midsection, 3 inches in the far end. I mean, it's going to have a real sharp cutoff like that. So this red line that I've drawn shows you the areas that I think see a half a foot or more, and that's north of the city. And then I think New York City falls in a 3 to 6 inch range. With the data we have right now, it's closer to the 3 inch side, and it's a trace to 3 the further south or east you go. So that's how we think this comes up in our area. Please keep in mind, ice is going to be a big part of this story, and come, say, late Sunday night going into Monday morning, anything that is wet And that includes slush, because that's what you get when you get snow and you put rain on top of it. Anything wet is going to flash freeze, and I think there's going to be some real dangerous driving conditions out there by the end of your weekend going into Monday.
Well, hopefully a lot of people can just stay off the road.
That's my thought, too. A lot of folks get the day off on Monday. And look, regardless of that, just lay low this weekend. I mean, a lot of good stuff.
Football.
A lot of good football games to watch
on Sunday.
A lot of good stuff to do indoors this weekend.
Thanks.
Take it easy.
Funny. Well, we now know some of the artists who will be taking the stage at this year's Grammys. Performers include nominees Cardi B, Camila Cabello, Post Malone, Janelle Monáe, and also Shawn Mendes. Cardi B, by the way, is up for 5 nominations, including Album of the Year, and Janelle Monáe and Post Malone are also nominated in that category. You can watch the Grammy Awards live from Los Angeles, February 10th, right here, CBS 2.
And a brand new CBS comedy examines a slice of family life. This one's called Fam. Stars Vampire Diaries star Nina Dobrev and stand-up comedian Tone Bell. Nina stars as Clem, who's newly engaged and looking forward to life with a new fiance. But their perfect world gets rocked when her teenage half-sister moves in with them. Besides the always developing family drama, the two stars say taping in front of a live audience offers its own challenges.
People are there and people are actually laughing and they don't know. Sometimes we don't know what we're going to do.
I've never done a sitcom, that's for sure. I've done a few comedies, but this is the biggest departure of all, and shooting in front of a live audience. You'll know immediately if a joke works or it doesn't, because they'll either laugh or they won't.
These people.
It's true. Sheryl Lee Ralph and Brian Stokes Mitchell play Nick's parents, and you can check out Fam tonight, 9:30, right here on CBS 2.
Same time, you can really feed off of a live audience,
Exactly.
too, though, so it can give you some energy.
You can call timeout and go and do it again if it didn't work.
Exactly.
Good idea.
The upside of non-live, or rather not being on live TV. Okay, what's happening tonight? CBSN New York, our around-the-clock streaming service.
Dick Brennan with a look right now. No, he's not. It's Alice Gaynor. What am I doing? My fault.
Sorry
My
to
bad.
disappoint, but it's me, guys.
I owe
and
you.
I was actually wondering with a live audience, don't they have the applause and laugh sign? So it's like they kind of have to do it.
The little light that blinks.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, Christina Maurice, I'm Alice Gaynor, and tonight at 7, more than 780,000 tickets for things like illegal parking and other minor offenses are being thrown out. Find out where and why. Plus, a brand new sports complex coming to New Jersey. We'll have details on the $500 million project that's going to feature an inflatable roof and lots of amenities. Remember, we're on 24/7. Just go to cbsnewyork.com and click on the red Watch Now button. Maurice, Christine, back to you.
Okay, Alice, we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Still ahead on CBS 2 and CBSN New York. From healthy eating to staying fit, a lot of people have already fallen off the resolutions wagon. How you can reboot your goals and get back on track.
Also at 6, later, fighting a proposed taxi surcharge. Cab drivers rally against congestion pricing that they say would hurt their already struggling business.